my goal is to win. I have the opportunity to do that. I'm going to go into training camp with this year's team, special team that we got. Got some pieces that were out last year coming back healthy. So, man, it's really excited for the opportunity to win. I'm not playing for a contract or none of that, or playing not to get hurt. Playing to win.
James Conner there, Aditi Kinkhabwala here live with us. Aditi, good to see you on NFL Now. Seems like a very focused James Conner.
Well, and Andrew, that is indeed a point that he made several times yesterday, that the goal is simply to win. He, of course, is a local. He's from Erie, Pennsylvania, which is not far. He went to Pitt, which trains in the same building that the Steelers practice in. And he has been asked recently about this being the final year of his contract and if this could be the end of his run in Pittsburgh because of, as you pointed out, the somewhat injury history, the somewhat injury-prone history that he's shown us these last few years. But he said he's really focused on helping the Steelers get that 7th Super Bowl, and he talked about how much he feels he can do. As we full well know, Andrew, Mike Tomlin, the Steelers head coach, is a guy who likes to have one bell cow. He likes to run one back, and he very famously has said that he will run the wheels off his back. He's done that with Willie Parker, Rashard Mendenhall, Le'Veon Bell. It is what he tried to do with James Conner a few years ago when he did put together that Pro Bowl season and played in those 13 games, got nearly 1,000 rushing yards, nearly 500 receiving yards. Of course, last year was a tough year. The Steelers have more players in their running back room than they've had in a long time. They have quite a bit of talent. They have some diverse talent in there. The bigger thing here is showing a commitment to running the football. And Andrew, I'll say this, signing Derek Watt, the fullback, shows that perhaps they are a bit more serious about that than they've been in the past few years.
Real quick, Aditi, he's also, James Conner, is very serious about working out. We saw the video, the photo last week at Instagram of his big back. He made the point yesterday that he's not working out that much. It's just the camera angle. It was just the angle, he said, about this photo that went viral. Well, James, if it's just the angle, then Aditi and I really aren't that short, okay? This is us with Alejandro Villanueva a couple of years ago at training camp. This, James Conner, is just the angle.
That cameraman was not very friendly to us, Andrew, was he? Clearly.
All right, I've taken all your time to make a joke about our height, but real quick here, back to Ben Roethlisberger. He was part of that statement. Yeah, exactly. Ben Roethlisberger on the field, though, he's going to get James Conner. He's going to get some other toys to play with there as they've tried to put more pieces around him this offseason.
And that is something that James Conner talked about, because remember, in that video that Roethlisberger released where he was showing that zip on the ball, Conner was one of his pass catchers. He said he's very happy about where how Roethlisberger looks right now. We saw Roethlisberger working out with Juju Smith-Schuster, a receiver the Steelers are expecting a lot more out of. Then, of course, the rookie they just drafted, Chase Claypool. The idea here is that a better Ben Roethlisberger is supposed to make everybody else around him better as well. But again, Andrew, I'm leaving you with this one. James Conner and the running backs need to run the ball better if this offense is going to be better.